It's time now for our Realty segment, and there are many things you need to do when it comes to selling and buying a home. One of those things is the inspection. It's a crucial step, and there's some things you should know before even hiring an inspector. 9 News anchor Corey Rose tells us more.
Buyers typically get an inspection in the process of buying a home, but now some sellers are doing it before they list. Realtor Wade Perry is joining us now. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning, Corey. Yes, the inspection process, there's things that you're going to find when you go through a home just looking at the home and you decide you want to buy it, but there's a lot of things you don't see, which is why you need a professional inspector, somebody who's going to go through the house from the roof all the way to the basement and find all the things that are not perfect about the house that you can't see on the surface. So that's the whole reasoning behind getting an inspection to begin with. And it's typically about 40 to 80 pages depending on the size of the house. You'll have somewhere between 50 and 100 photos, and it's going to point out every little thing. Some of them are big, some of them are small. So that's why you get an inspection in the first place.
Some professionals recommend a pre-inspection. What's your logic behind it?
You know, getting a pre-inspection, the logic behind it is this. As long as the buyer's going to do an inspection, why not do your own first, identify the things that are wrong with it, and get them fixed before the buyer submits their list.
Right.
That way, when the buyer does submit their list, it's a shorter list. That's the logic behind it. Now, I'm going to tell you that's not necessarily a good idea, and there's one reason why. When you receive a 50 to 80 page report showing everything that's wrong with your property, you are now obligated contractually to disclose everything that's wrong with your property. And you know what? That just might scare a buyer away.
So you're saying do this maybe on a smaller scale and just get the big items looked at?
Correct. There are items that what I call items that have teeth. There's a lot of financial to it, meaning it's going to cost a lot, and every buyer's going to want this fixed if there's something wrong with it. That's going to be your roof. That's going to be your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system. It's going to be a radon test to make sure there's not any of that toxic gas in your house, and it's going to be a sewer scope. Everybody's going to have that done. If there's something wrong, address that right up front, get those fixed, instead of doing the whole report and having to disclose everything that's wrong with your property.
Very interesting. Those are the big items.
Exactly.
All right,
They're all going to do it. They all cost money. But as we always say, take care of your home, and your home will take care of you.
That was good. All right. His tips are on 9news.com.